Welcome back, guys, to another episode of The Witcher 2 with me, Magix, and in this episode we are going to explore the sewer in Chapter 3, so let's go!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Alright, we are just in front of this damn thing. The Lockmoin sewers, and here we go. Time to explore. Find out what is going on here. Seems pretty dark and nasty. Yeah, wait a second, I need energy on my device here. From a bygone area, give the Guardian the correct password. Oh god. What was the password? I got to look this up, I think. I couldn't remember at all. But this is part of this Mystic River quest, I think. Or from the tomb that we didn't give Death Mold in Chapter 2. Yeah, give me a hot second. Alright, so just that you know, we have the solution already in our quest log. We have known the answer from the dude that also gave us the Gargoyle quest. But I didn't write it down back then, and now you can't look into your quest log anymore, I guess. So, yeah. You can also just write it from there. So the answer should be Z. Uduya. Lala. There we go. Or Yaya, whatever. Then we go with Get. Then we go with Exa. Then we go with Nibbit. Then we go with Kanpa. Get. Again. And then Uduzi. That's it. Then the magic portal opens. Here we go. Let's save here, just in case. We are in a new realm. And I kind of want to spend my talent point now. Let's amp up the sun death. Here we go. Then you have to torch all these fireplaces here. Yeah. But if you press this one, another one opens and or goes off and another one closes, so you have to kind of do it the right way. So it might be trial and error here. Actually no, just randomly clicking here. Now they should be nearly all flared up. Yeah, that's the trick. Maybe was more luck, but hey, here we go.
Welcome, Chosen One.
Who are you?
The Ancients vested my soul with the task of operating their most prized artifact as a means of rewarding those proclaimed Chosen Ones.
How exactly does the artifact work?
It allows me to rectify certain errors of the past and enhance the skills of the Chosen One to render him closer to how he would wish to be. However, remember, all things in nature have their price, and this price varies. Are you ready?
No.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
In that case, you will never be. Farewell for all time.
doesn't lead us anywhere. And then it's over. And the quest is failed, so let's load this again. I mean, I have read it up, and what this dude does is he can reset all the skill points you have set so that you have a second chance in going for a build. So we could use that to go for the alchemy build now, but don't think that's necessary. You can also try to fight him, that's another option. Let's try this again.
Well,
Who are you?
the
How?
it,
Something tells me I'll do fine with the artifact on my own.
you blind, greedy fool. Die.
Let's try to fight the operator. Let's try to beat him for some experience and stuff. He also spawned some gargoyles that killed me pretty quickly. That's a shame. Have to do this again. The gargoyles are nasty, so we have to be careful about them. They really deal a lot of damage. Let's try this with some potions. Can take some extra damage, some vitality, and maybe some more vigor. Drink it. Here we go. Ready for the fight. Well then, let's use some other enhancements. Don't need the Spectre's oil. 10% more damage. Bleeding, insectoid oil, necrophages. No, not really. Yeah, let's just go with the Falca's blood then. Yes. Give me all the buffs here. Let's try this again. We are greedy. Let's kill him. Bastard.
Well,
Who are you? How? Some.
And I wanted to use... Oh, they just knock you down and you are instantly dead. No chance. I couldn't even get my Quen rune up. So that's nasty. These gargoyles are the real threat, not the operator, I guess. Let's try this again. I want to beat him. Only be careful about the gargoyles. If the game would load faster, it would not be that much of an issue. Well then... Yeah, there's no real good other potion we have here. Blood, here we go. Maybe we can save it also here. Worst case, I have just walked in the wrong direction and have to do it all again. Ah! Come on, game, load a little bit faster, please. Load, 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 load. Load, 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 load. Okay, now we have Quen on, 40 seconds or something. Can't buff further.
Welcome.
Who are you? How? Something.
You.
Man, I can't even use my finishers here. Stupid gargoyles. Yeah. I tried my adrenaline finisher, but that didn't work. So maybe I'm too bad to do this. Don't know how to stop them. Because this dude kind of stuns us with a knockdown. I don't think there's a potion that can protect us from the knockdown, like in game 1. That would be another option, but yeah. So... can just hope that we kill the gargoyles quickly, without him shooting at us.
Welcome.
Who are you?
Yeah.
How? Something.
You.
Don't stun me. We have to wait till his shield is down. That works. No, we don't have any more adrenaline. Yeah, now the rune is off. Can try to get my Quen back on and then we take the stupid hit, because I couldn't walk there anymore. I'll just go for the art. Try to stun him and then sneak out. Now we try... there. Fuck. If not for these gargoyles, this would be far easier, of course. Fuck! Don't explode on me. Ah! Game! Give me my protection, man. He has the stupid shield on. Now we have to be careful because we can't regenerate anymore. Very, very slowly. Geralt, come on! That takes you too long. I hope there are not any more gargoyles now in this fight. One can only hope. But I think the next hit might kill us. Because I took so much damage from these gargoyles. Now we have to regenerate the vigor. Then I need my Quen back. God, sometimes you're stuck in this debris. Please don't summon these stupid gargoyles again. While I dodge here, at least we regenerate a little bit thanks to our Swallow Potion. But that's not very much. So I'm just trying to dodge here a little bit. Try to stall for time, even though that's cheap, but hey. Shit, he has his shield on. Okay, now I need Quen again. That's why I wanted to upgrade my Vigor. Oh, man! And then you just hit air, where usually you make a leap attack, and now I have to wait again. Let's try to do this again. And then he just teleports. There, it doesn't work. We have to get back out. Wow, now we are kind of outside combat. That was a lot of regeneration. Just a second. There. Like this. Roll, attack, get at least a few hits in, and distance, distance, distance. Stupid shields. My health is pretty good now again. So maybe we can survive a second wave of gargoyles. If I don't fuck up now. Yeah, that was the first mistake. Sometimes you make these leap attacks, and sometimes you just fail horribly. The fuck, man, give me the art. The longer this takes me, the more he gets back up. He has still 60% HP, I guess. Our potions are running out, so I don't have all the time. At least one sneak attack here. Maybe we deal more damage with the steel sword, then I fuck up here because I roll against a torch. Fuck! 2 more gargoyles. No! Oh my god. Give me art. Yeah. Then I lose my shield again. This takes me too long. I don't know, I feel like this is the tactic you have to choose and just roll, roll, roll all the time. I lack the vigor to do more. Then I fucked up with my Quen, they didn't follow, I roll into a corner and then we die. I can't use my stupid finishers. That's not possible, unfortunately. I will try this and Hope to see you back if we win. See if there's anything for this.
Welcome, Chosen One.
Who are you? How? Some... Wonder how many more. Guess they'll never learn.
No more Falca's blood. No, there it is. Yes. Fuck. motherfucker! We won! Oh my. So guys, we have made it. Sorry I couldn't talk that much, but I needed to concentrate on dodging, and dodging. Using our frost art to snare the gargoyles. Luckily I put AoE effect in there, so that I could sometimes snare both and then I could shatter them without the explosion. So yeah, that was close. And we get now the operator stuff, some enhancements and dragon scales even, so some good loot. Dragon scales is a rare crafting component. The operator stuff though, I mean it has good damage, but it's just nothing special, really. So it can freeze, it has pretty high chance to incinerate. And the opponent was... it seems like it was a Vran. But there's nothing else for this operator stuff, I guess. And we found a medallion, which passively gives us, it's a good trophy, which gives us damage and vitality, so that's pretty good. We can change that. And there was a receipt for the dragon scales, though I'm not sure what it was. For one of the receipts you needed dragon scales. Maybe even for a sword or something. Anyways, let's get the heck out of here. We can explore these sewers a little bit more. But we have beaten probably the hardest enemy so far. My oh my, was that hard. I think we came from there. So let's save again and explore it here, if there is anything to explore. And after this boss I think we have it all now. Bran armor, so found a good diagram. Fire rune 2, some studded leather, armor of Iskith. Wow, what do you find in here? Well, it's a rare steel sword, but not that great actually. But after we spent so much resources in producing this armor of Tiernelia, then you find the armor of Iskith, which is even better. I mean, it lacks the vitality, yes, but the resistance is insane. It increases your vigor by 1, so that alone is already pretty good. I think I like this more than this other armor. Now we are carrying too much. Guess that's fine. To find even another diagram. Armor of Whis. We need troll skin, we have the Necker stuff, we need twine, a little bit leather, but 30 robust cloth. I mean, our current armor gives 50% reduction from magic and anything else by 60%, so this is better than 30 vitality, I guess. And the Vran armor is even stronger than what we have right now. Is that correct? Yeah, it's like an upgrade. You need the armor of Yiskith as a base component. You need the Vran and armor enhancements and just some stupid leather and cloth. Then you can make this, so we could increase our armor even more. The only thing we lose is the 1 vigor. 70 resistance to everything. I'm not sure if you really want the upgrade. All in all, I think our current armor is even better. So yeah, I think I keep our current armor. Some crazy stuff you get in here. Wow. So visit the sewers, guys. It's worth it. And, yeah, anything else is locked, so I guess we go back to the camp and stuff this at a mercenary, as a merchant, or just back in the treasure chest. So this will probably take a hot second. I think we can drop this sword, but this is not enough to drop. Yeah, let's throw this. Let's throw this in the chest. You can maybe skip ahead. I don't want to cut the video, because if I make too much cuts, then it takes forever to produce. The more cuts you make in a video, the longer it takes to get it back together, so here we go. Luckily we are just near the merchants. Our trophy looks nice. So I guess the next talent point will be stuffed into the vitality talent, so that we gain back some of our health. Hey there, my friend. Show me your mushrooms. So I think we can dump that. And yeah, we have made this cool armor here, but that was kind of pointless in the end. And we still have too much stuff. Don't need this harpy trap anymore. Yeah, this is weaker. This is weaker. The gargoyle trophy, that is pretty good, but not good enough. And we don't need all this harpy stuff anymore. I wear our current trophy with honor. We have beaten the big baddie, so this amulet is what we earned. The inn was just around the corner.
Take care.
Just thought you could tell someone about these heroic deeds, but apparently not.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
I don't want to dump the operator stuff. So what else can we dump? Still have this stone medallion that's junk, but
Radovid sent them, you...
still wonder why they give you this stupid Ran armor diagram. This is why you need the Ran armor enhancement, and this is where you need nothing really. So I think it's safe to dump these into the armor now. Vitality plus 15 and resistance to bleeding. Maybe even the Dwarven enhancement. What about the other one? Skills rune, no. I think these 1% don't matter that much. Let's throw this on there, and these two make this armor really epic. Here we go. Don't have to make the Vran armor, in my opinion. Yeah, I take the extra vigor over this.
The audacity!
Pull yourself together. Howie.
Well then,
Owl!
now we have 4 vigor. I don't need the
Likewise!
I don't need the vigor talent then anymore. I think 4 is enough, but yeah, enhanced art was pretty clutch for this fight, so I can recommend that. There's also the possibility that you make a trap that freezes the gargoyles. But it's hard to plant when he's shooting fireballs at you, so you have to stun him with art, I guess, then place the trap for the gargoyles, then hit him pretty hard with your steel sword, lure the gargoyles in the trap, then kill them, or use maybe even the Xe sign if that works, and make one gargoyle your friend, then it's 2 against 2, I guess. But yeah, now we have the last 4 talent points, I guess, in Hardy, Tough Guy, and then just one other talent, I guess. Whatever that might be, maybe Quen, who knows. But yeah, that's that. I think there's nothing else here, I guess. Synthesis gives some more vitality, if nothing else. Okay, we have to meet Vernon Roach then. Well, the quest wants us to make the Vran armor, but I don't want to make this, so yeah. That was all part of the Mystic River quest. We have dumped the Vran armor stuff in our Armor of Yisgis, so no use in making this. Probably only gives you some XP or what have you. So here we go. No more side quests.
Can we go?
Brigida Papabrock. She gave me some pretty good leads.
Tell me.
Baron Kimbold hired some thugs to murder the royal bastards.
Son of a bitch. Foltest never trusted him. Turns out he was right not to.
It was Count Maravel who kidnapped Anais. He wanted to hand both children over to the Nilfgaardians, but Busi was killed.
Damn it all. Radovid is one thing, but Nilfgaard... When I get my hands on Maravel...
You won't. I delivered the evidence against both of them to Natalis, but the constable decided to ask Kimbold for help and arrested Maravel.
Wise. There will come a time for Kimbold as well, but Maravel needed to be removed immediately. A traitor is a traitor. They should take off his head. Can we go?
Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal child.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Why are you here?
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Of course you should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Now!
Well then, here we go.
This is my banquet. I don't want any unwanted guests.
Take some orange here.
Quickly, up top!
What's up next? Yeah! Give it to him.
Help me up!
Take your mace for once.
The low road's yours. I'll take the walls.
Well then, here we
Close
go.
that cursed gate! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage!
Hang on, I've nearly unblocked it.
Man, this art rune is so great.
I killed them all.
There, shut you up, man. You can freeze to death.
He'll pay dearly.
Oh, he's still alive. Well, that's the end.
Unit 2! Block the passage!
Ready, Geralt.
Come and get it, man. They are tough. Now he burns. Yep, and then he burns and bleeds. And his defense is down. Man, I countered you. Yep. Instant kill. Next ones.
Who are you over here, you cunts? You're dead, meat! Send for reinforcements! Block that swiving passage!
Let's try to lure them in here. Killed the first one. Stupid archers. You can all burn. And level up.
Close ranks! Hold your positions! Gotta step backwards!
Well, let's quickly spend this. Want some more vitality here.
I've got a crossbow, Geralt. Leave them to me.
We'll do that. Stupid shield users.
I can win! Man your positions, you whore sons! Close! Tighter! Tighter!
You
Forward!
can't beat the Witcher, man.
Attack! At them!
Yep. That's what swordsmanship gives us.
Get him!
Some more of those fuckers.
Get him!
Vernon, watch out.
Wall's clear. I'm coming over to you.
Damn it. There was a backhand. Don't want to take all this damage here. Yep, nice. Good, so only the apprentice here.
Say your prayers!
Where is the fucker? There he is. Your shield is down, that's your end. Also, I thought. Man, how do you hurt him? Stupid shits. Let's try to lure him on the Hidden Rune again. Come on, go up there. No, he doesn't want to. It's like he teleports to random locations that you can't quite figure out. lucky hit, maybe. Well then, path opens.
What's he doing? Sounds like he's off the bed.
Yes, it is. Interrupt.
Okay. Find some power runes here. Let's go to the next place.
Nice. Strangely quiet in here.
Oh, King Henselt. Hey there.
There is one crime that all civilizations consider irredeemable and unforgivable: regicide. Transgression of laws both human and divine, a blow to the vital organs of society. That is why those in power create bloody havoc and wallow in it. They are never punished. Not subject to moral judgments, they stand above the law. Henselt's blood now stains Roach's hands and mine. I could have stopped him, but I didn't want to. Now Henselt is a cold corpse, and the blue stripes in the world beyond are laughing.
I think he shouldn't have been above the law. Now he's dead.
Fuck!
Oh. There's the shields. How
Damn it!
How to rescue her. Where's Deathmold? There he is. Enjoy your last breath.
Did you see Radovid's retinue? I swear the snot-nosed lad thinks he's king of the world.
Just like you,
He should
right?
never have shown up here after the recent events in Redania. Honestly, if he grows to be another Vizimir, I hope he ends up like the first. And those robes of his, did you see? All right, there's time for one more. Pants off.
Okay, fucker.
You've broken my arm! You've broken my arm! Do you know it's worth, you son of a bitch?
Now it's worth shit like the rest of you.
What do you want? I'll give you anything.
You can't give back what you took from me. Cutting off your balls and slitting your throat will have to do.
No!
Ugh, that's a nasty end.
You reap what you sow.
Well, he got what he wanted. That small safe key. There we take it. Servant, well. There we go. Desmold's wand, okay. And a forgotten Ron sword. Alongside the Vran armor, I guess. That's a pretty good steel sword, not gonna lie. It has the freeze stuff. Chance of instant kill is not... Oh, it is increased actually. So I think this is even better than the serum, right? Because it has 3 slots to upgrade. So the wand is kind of pointless, but I like the sword as a freezing sword. And it's epic, so there we go. And we can put 2 fire runes in it too. Perfect. So, got ourselves a Vran sword. Pretty nice.
Have mercy! He forced me!
No one cares about you.
Are you alright? I am Vernon Roach of Temeria. This is Witcher Geralt.
She's terrified.
If Deathmold touched her, I'll kill the son of a bitch all over again.
What'll you do with the child, Vernon?
I made an arrangement with Radovid, and Vernon Roach always keeps to his word.
Kings only keep their promises when it suits them.
We saw him together. You heard what he said.
You didn't have Anais then. Now you do. Take a minute. Consider your options.
I'm a soldier, not a diplomat.
Well, you need to start thinking like a diplomat. You're about to decide Temeria's future. What would Radovid gain by allowing Temeria to remain independent?
He'll marry Anais and unite the two kingdoms.
Anais is not of age.
But she will be. The kingdoms united could even resist Nilfgaard.
Anais won't don the crown anytime soon. A lot could happen in the meantime. A lot could change.
True enough, but you can't predict everything.
Still, it might be worth trying. What else could you do?
Nothing. I either break my pledge to Radovid or honor it.
Suppose you break it.
I'll make another enemy.
Enemies are something you can handle. You said so yourself. The Temerian delegation is in Loch Muin. Maybe we should consider handing the child over to them.
John Natalis. Good soldier, poor politician.
Natalis may not be the most polished diplomat, but both your grandmothers tilled the same soil. Your grandfathers fought side by side.
By taking the child to John Natalis, I'll spark a civil war. The barons won't acknowledge her right to the throne until they feel a boot on their neck.
I don't doubt Radovid will bring the Temerian barons in line. Question is, will he stop there?
It's risky, I know. But when I'm to choose between civil war and an uncertain alliance with Redania, I choose the latter.
Well, what do we want to do? I don't know. Marrying a child to this king that was kind of iffy in the first game too. I don't know.
Temeria's got a mess to clear, but in its own backyard. The neighbors needn't help.
You've convinced me. Radovid will have to consolidate his power without me. Come, child. I'll take you to a safe place.
Well then, we decide to keep the girl from a forced marriage. He already tried to marry Edda in the first game and failed, so...
Looks like someone's provided an escort.
The Knights of the
In the
Flaming
name of King
Rose.
Radovid, we demand that you hand over the child of Louisa Lavalette.
We're headed elsewhere.
Not my concern. My orders are clear.
We are not Radovid's subjects. His orders don't apply to us.
If you won't come peacefully...
Look around before you threaten us again, you fool.
So, there we go again with these knights. Man, is our sword brilliant. Now, this is a true ice sword. They all shatter to pieces.
So, to the Temerian camp?
We've lost a lot of time. The talks have probably begun. Come, child. At least that scumbag is no longer among the living.
Only I know who killed Henselt. Deathmold's different. Remember, he had many powerful friends.
As head of the Special Forces, I've always had powerful foes. Somehow, I managed to deal with them.
Well, let's try to get the heck out of here. But yeah, it's a lot of damage for this epic steel sword here. Far more than this one. Not far more. The maximum damage is still the same, so I think that there is a damage cap of 65 actually. But the base damage is a little bit higher and I enjoy the extra vigor. So now we have 5 vigor already. Maybe it doesn't stack, because this should give a vigor and this should give a vigor. So maybe now you could upgrade this armor because you have the sword, but whatever. And the amulet is going crazy.
never know how the Temerians will receive our
Ah, now we have 5 vigor. Yeah, so it works. It stacks.
Many in Temeria believe the bloodline ended with full test.
What are you trying to tell me?
That some of your countrymen may already see themselves as the founders of a new dynasty.
I also think that bringing the child to her own country and make her rule is the right choice. Not giving it to the power-hungry dude from the first game that plotted with the Salamandra, so...
If you want to find me, I'll be at the talks.
See you, Vernon.
And another level up. Now, where is Triss? That is the question.
Oh,
2000 experience. That was a lot. A lot. Now we have to go to the Summit of Mages. There's still
King Radovid will learn of this.
Still the business with the...
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
Letho.
break your wands
The
and
Kingslayer.
burn your hats. Turn away.
Wow. So, only 1000 experience left until we have reached the cap, I guess. So what do we do next? We have now 2 talent points. We could go for more damage reduction. I don't think that's that important. I don't feel like we find any more mutagens, so might as well get my upgrades here. Guess we have lost some vitality from our trophy, so yeah, sure, put that in there. Some more health, I guess. Then we can mutate this one too for power. A few more damage points here and there. Won't hurt, I guess. Let's put the power in there. And let's keep the last one open for worse times. Now, we still have 3 talent points with the next level up. So we could go for more vigor, but I think it's not necessary right now. Could also have gone in the sewer way earlier to grab this armor, that's for sure. Could grab some more synthesis for vitality. Don't think there's anything in here of worth. We never really needed the dagger throwing, so that was kind of pointless. This is only outside of combat, also not important. This was very worth it, the Fortitude one. Parrying was nice. Could have gone for this arrow redirection for sure. Yeah, and 10 vitality is hardly worth it, I think. So don't think we need this anymore. Sign intensity or venting, also not important. Damage component, not important. Yeah, I enjoyed this art sign for our path. So we can now only increase bleeding stuff. Amount of vigor needed to block incoming blows, or just reduce the damage. So I think we go for the damage reduction at this point. Also plus 15%, just like violence, and then put the last one into precision, so can also go with this now. Yeah, so the second level to precision is actually nicer because it increases the damage by 5%. So we can now choose between 5% damage or 10% damage reduction, whatever we need for the last slot. And that completes our swordsman path. Yeah. But I think we will end the episode here. We have made victory against the operator. Right now we only have 4 vigor, but that's probably because we didn't draw the sword. We can try this, but if we draw the sword, yeah, then it goes up 1. So only if you have the steel sword you go to 5 vigor. If you go for the silver sword, then we have 4, but still nice. So yeah, against human opponents we are pretty OP now with this sword. But yeah, we end the episode here. Have a great day, stay healthy, and until next time, bye bye.